COVID-19 was a biological attack on the world. It was the number one impact for economies. Look at it. Look at the price. First time I've been here since COVID-19. It's an area. And so they've impacted our economies. Number two, it was a direct attack on the election. They knew what was going to happen. So obviously the Democrats, whether they're in the party or what, were in collusion with this. And they initially started with Hong Kong, taking over Hong Kong, violating what the treaty was and all that. So they want, it's hybrid warfare, using cyber warfare and different tools, economics, a whole host of things, to change the world. And they have done it very effectively. Now, what we are all of a sudden realizing, because I didn't become involved with this until the 1st of November, I found out that a program called Hammer Scorecard was going to be used as a cyber weapons tool, cyber warfare tool, to change the voting. We did. And I called Ruby and Sydney, and someone got me in touch with them and told them. So I learned on the 1st of November, Sunday. The 2nd, I was on Steve Adams' show with Sydney as a co-host saying what was going to happen. And the 3rd, what happened. It's factual. And so now we have an unconstitutional government. You don't even have to know what I know about the cyber warfare because they violated their constitutions when they changed the rules. And let's examine those battleground states that they know that the fraudulent voting came in. It always comes in late at night. And so what we found ourselves with, again, and I found it this Tuesday night, is they have taken control. They have taken control of our society. And we have one person who just came from there in the White House standing in the way. And it's going to mean, and you don't fully realize it, that every one of us here, every American out there, is going to have to stand up. We read about it in history, we read about Normandy and all of that, but now we are in it. And so we must spread it. We cannot surrender. The president said he wouldn't. You all know that that attack on the Capitol was done by Antifa, but it was enabled by McConnell, by Schumer, by Pelosi, and the mayor. They knew that was coming. You've all been up there. There were hardly any security police there, and they moved in. Antifa did their thing, and then the media picked it up. I worked for Fox for almost 17 years. It's disgraceful what they're doing. And unfortunately, Rupert is driving that with his eyes, and they have now merged with the rest of the mainstream media. This is serious. This is expanding. We cannot let it happen. We don't have 4 years. As Hong Kong is seeing, we do not have time. Time is against us. And Ann and I were talking to someone about information that's being released that shows clearly in those battleground states cyber warfare that was used. We also I found out yesterday, that Comey, the former FBI director, sold the Hammer and Scorecard, this top secret program, to the Chinese. So you now have this top secret program that is like your iPhone. It gets in, it's called Hammer, it gets into the voting network, and it has an application like on your iPhone. You have all those apps, it puts it on, and modulates the voting so they win. Not by a large number. I got a call Tuesday night at 11:30 that the ISI from Pakistan was now in the voting machines in Georgia. I called someone, I don't know, the two candidates, and Purdue, were ahead. I watched 1 hour later, they were behind. So, I thought we should stop it. I think the game plan is, no, let them do it.
Well, sorry about the music. I want to keep on doing the interview here. I have no control of that. The music, the interview itself had very, very loud White House music playing in the background. All right, and I can't not get rid of that. The only thing I can do is put another music on top of it, because if not, I'm going to be flagged with all kind of copyrights if that music is copyright. So I got to play YouTube music in order not to get flagged. That's why it sounds loud. I'm going to continue the interview here so you guys can listen to it. So sorry about the music. There's really nothing I can do about it.
Think of what's happening now on Twitter, Facebook. They won't let the president come. They're censoring the president of the United States. This is amazing in our country that we would have ever thought this would happen. And that's why I'm so disappointed in the vice president. He had the opportunity, because if he had a 10-day army, it would be very clear to all of us, in all 320 hierarchies, whatever the number is today, it would be very clear what has happened in our society. So, God bless you. Let's keep fighting it. Let's support this president and people like ourselves understand what's happening in front of us. We shall not let it happen. We cannot let it happen. And I never thought we'd have so many Americans who were betrayed, and I believe it is for money, and the Chinese are moving the money. Yes, that's true. Yeah, but that's just a small part of it. I had seen that 2 weeks ago. And what she's talking about is there's a person who is telling the world what Italy's role was using the satellite, Italian government satellite. Leonardo. Yeah, I was looking for Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo. And they were changing votes. But there were many countries that were doing that. But I had to be controlled from China using Hammer's scorecard, in my opinion, because you couldn't have so many different attacks, because you'd be changing numbers in all the 50 states that just wouldn't match up. That has to be synchronized. And they all do it like it was late night in Georgia. I'm telling you, but the president uses this case in point. You hear him giving a speech. This is in Michigan. It's 0631. It's like 142,722 votes changed to Biden. Now, the first time I heard him give that speech, he said, anyone that says 0631 on 4 November, what was 06? About 6. It was 0631, and it was 142,722, whatever it is. I can't remember the exact number. And it means the president has that data. He has all of this data. And how he's going to get it to the American people. Dan and I were talking to someone that's going to do more of what we look, that 12 days or whatever it is to COVID, why worry about it? Just let them go out. No, they're terrified because they have that data. I believe they also have a source that is talking like a songbird. The president's going to spring that person on us so it will completely change because it is someone that has said, I'm not going to do this. This is treason. This is treason. High treason.
Sir, could he use the emergency broadcast system or emergency action message to communicate?
Yesterday that they went around telling everybody about the emergency broadcast system. So those signals that you see that what I saw was a September 18th or 19th executive order 2018, and if foreigners were involved in the election, the president could declare an emergency. That means he knew back 2 years ago, and that's why it's just all come together that COVID-19 was a biological attack. Let's not say it was an accident or slipped out of a flu mark or anything. We're not that naive anymore. It's standard. Simultaneously, remember, when was the impeachment?
Same time.
December, January, when COVID-19 was coming in. So they had that deception. The media is just like now. You look at the media, all they're doing is talking about Wednesday. So something's going on. It's a distraction. Military terms, it's a tactical deception.
Delay because they said, oh, well, violence, violence.
So that's how they played it. And they knew. And all I can say is, we must stand up. You looks like this young soldier at Normandy or the Battle of Bulge. This is a critical time for the world. Because if America goes down, my wife was ill, and so it was interesting this morning, the night nurse, I got 24/7 nurse care, so that's why I'm here. The night nurse said, this is why you came here. She came from Haiti. She said, this is what we tell her. She's got twins, a boy and a girl, 12 children. And she said, my husband and I tell him, this is why we came here, for freedom. She understands it. So, yes.
Across the country, what would be certain points that we need to communicate to all our church networks around the country?
Well, I was on Carla Dean last night, and there were like 625 civic leaders. And that's the question they asked me. I think what we need to communicate is back the president. Tell him how serious this is. This isn't just a fraudulent election. It is changing our whole lifestyle. It's engineered and coordinated. The COVID-19 has to be. Look at this. And what's going on? And it's because of medical. Dr. Fauci tells us, well, we've got to shut everything down. Look at what they've done to the world. And look at the Republicans, the depth of this corruption. I had a call from a chap who was a congressman in Georgia, and he called me. He wanted to get friends because he was talking about corruption in other areas. Just yesterday that I found out, Comey sold the Hammer scorecard system to the Chinese. We got a problem. Now, I happened to see this 4 years ago because I was the air attaché in London, and I was a vice commander at the Wing in England. And I was a commander of the 3rd Air Force when we attacked Tripoli in 1986. Gaddafi. I know GCHQ, which is the Government Communications Headquarters, which is our equivalent of Fort Lee. so-and-so said he's Russian. That's all of this come out. They were doing, they were accusing President Trump of doing what they were doing. Hillary painted. So if you see the corruptness that's going on, and how many years it's going on, why did President Obama move to Alabama, less than 3 miles here by crow flies, have Hillary chair moving with her husband, put a skiff in his home because of the Seagulls intelligence. Now that's the danger. So you ask the right question. I don't know exactly what we need to do, except we must understand that this is pervasive. It has come to our whole society. Every senator and House member of the Democrats know that Biden was elected unconstitutional. I mean, is that the model for the future? Stay in your best basement, have one rally with 14 people in the car blowing their horns? Please, it doesn't pass the sniff test. Wake up, America. That's what we've got to tell our neighbors, and we've got to tell our church people. And the people that say there's no evidence, there's tons of evidence. Look for it. But how much is Fox News gone out? And I just started the 1st of November, a single person. I don't have a problem with it, except Ann and these guys, we're on here. But the fact is, they have not investigated when they said that there isn't evidence. What have they done to investigate it? What?
Nancy Pelosi's laptop. Is it with FBI today? Yeah, right.
Ann's got a picture of it.
Okay.
And I thought that was counter-information operations on us. But no, Ann, I've seen the laptop our special forces took out. That's why she's so frantic. Think about it. You only got, 12 days? 20 days, 8, 12 days. Oh, I don't know. But they're calling, she calls the chairman of the trustees and staff. The vice president misses the opportunity. And unfortunately, I believe the vice president's committed treason. Now, never would I have thought these halls, as I walked through the White House, and in my last job in the Air Force, I was number 3 man in the Air Force, on the Air Staff, and I was the Vice President Gore reinvent government. So I would go to the White House every 2 weeks with the whole federal government. I was the one person that represented the Department of Defense for Vice President Gore's reinventing government. I never would have thought what has transpired since that time frame. And so tell everybody, wake up, America. This is serious stuff. We're thinking what the soldiers that went across the Delaware in 1776 with George Washington, that's where you are now. That's where we are. Are we going to stand up for that?
Okay, here we go. So there you go. That's General McAdee. That's Lieutenant General McAdee. Okay, he is retired now, but he was one of the big dogs in the U.S. military. And he's there right now. He's there giving that interview in the White House. He's not, at his home or anything. This guy got a good reputation. This guy wouldn't be giving that kind of interview to God knows who in the heck are these people. And telling basically that the special forces, the U.S. Special Forces, have taken Nancy Pelosi's laptop. And he himself, you heard him what he said he's got pictures, and he himself has seen the laptop. So there you go. So this is not like something's being made up here. It looks like from the way he explains it, and from what the information that's coming out from different bits of different people, it looks like special forces were embedded with the protesters, and they were there in that area. Now, there could have been that they had help from. They knew there was, here's a scenario. there could be a possibility that the special forces already knew that this was going to happen. The attack on the Capitol, you could say, was going to happen. All right, they probably had intelligence on this, that this was going to happen. But they see it as an opportunity for them to go and do something. All right, so they were going to use the cover of the attack, because it will be very hard to plan that, to go in there, get a laptop. You have to know exactly where you go. You have to know where the office is at. You have to know how to navigate the hallways. You got to know everything and know where's that laptop. All right, so you got to have intelligence already on this. You just don't go in there and say, "Oh, look, we found a laptop." No, it doesn't work that way. All right, so you can see what I think happened here was they had prior intelligence that the Democrats, along with the mayor and other a-holes, are planning some kind of a BS to make the Patriots look bad. But the special forces are going to use it to their advantage. Remember that Donald Trump took control of the special forces. He assigned special people to it to get the special forces to, in other words, to work with them. So then they go in there, they set up their peoples possibly all over the place, inside there, in bed with the protesters, waiting for this to go down. They knew it was going to go down. All right. So once the whole thing goes down, the special forces make their move into the building. All right. They go into the building, they navigate the hallways, they go straight to Nancy Pelosi's office and pick up the laptop, and God knows what else they're able to grab from there, and they took it. All right. So now she's in a total 100% panic, trying to what she's talking about, impeaching Donald Trump, about declaring the 25th Amendment, and on, because she cannot sleep. That crazy lady is not going to be able to sleep now. No, who knows what the heck is in that laptop? And a lot of people have missed out something. AJ a couple of days ago said something. He said that WikiLeaks has actually released the rest of Hillary Clinton's emails. And nobody's even covering that. Nobody's even looking into that. I told you guys 2 years ago, or more, I think it was about 3 years ago, I told you, the emails are not destroyed. The emails are not missing. The U.S., the intelligence agencies in the United States, especially governmental emails and anything that's sent between governments, they keep it all in the servers. They keep it in these warehouses. They keep everything. So she could have destroyed her entire laptop, erased whatever she wanted to erase off the internet, but they already had a record of all her emails. And I told you that was a total lie when they said they couldn't find the emails because they would destroy that. BS. They have all those emails. So it looks like somebody dumped them on WikiLeaks, and WikiLeaks have dumped all the emails of Hillary Clinton's and what's supposed to be missing. So there you go. And a lot of people don't even know that. All right. So here we go back to this thing about the laptops here from Nancy Pelosi. I'm sorry about the music. The problem is, it seems like the White House was playing background music. I don't know if it's copyright or not, so I had to go get my own music from YouTube and kind of like throw on top of it. That's why you hear the weird music, all right? Because if not, then you get all kind of BS on here. So, sorry about that. I had no control of that. Going back to the situation here. The laptop. If special forces got it, it's only a matter of time before they break the codes, and if it's encrypted, they'll break the encryption, all right? So it's just a matter of time that they'll probably, so, and you know, it's kind of funny because they, one of the girls there asked the general, "Did you turn it over to the FBI?" He goes, "Oh no, oh no, I will not turn that over to the FBI. Let the special forces and U.S. intelligence handle that. Hopefully they're patriots and they're able to look at the entire, do the forensics on the laptop and pull whatever they have to pull." Out of there. Look, you conspire to overthrow the government, you got no loss. Nothing's going to save you in that part. Also, he says something really interesting. He says that that Pitt may have actually committed treason. All right, I think he did commit treason. All right, Pitt should be held accountable for betraying the president, betraying a friendship, betraying. I can't believe that somebody will go that far. All right. To throw the president under the bus. Somebody so close to the president, somebody there who actually sat there through all his stuff, and then threw him under the bus. All right, so he's going to go down in history as a guy that committed treason. All right, so you hear what the general is saying. What is Donald Trump going to do here? They were talking about the emergency broadcast system, All I know is that they find enough stuff there in that laptop and they can show that there is collusion with China and Nancy Pelosi is involved in this, and hopefully there are the plans for the entire enchilada is in there. Also, this is beginning to look like more and more the entire scheme of the Capitol, you could say invasion or the Capitol takeover was a scheme, okay, already put into motion by the left. All right, this is why the special forces were already hanging around the outside, knowing that this was going to go down, and it was going to give them the opportunity to get something out of that White House. And one of the key things was that laptop. All right, so that means many people had prior intelligence to this was going to go down. All right, so there you go. And I think a lot of people are going to get in some serious trouble here. If they can actually get everything and prove everything that the Democratic Party actually were the ones who set up the entire thing, set up the Patriots. They're the ones who basically use Antifa to go in there and cause this mayhem. This guy, whoever shot that girl, we need to find. I don't know if that has come out yet. But I haven't seen the name of this guy. That guy needs to be prosecuted. You just don't go and execute somebody, who's not even armed and go. You're trained to take people down. You're trained to arrest people. Why are you executing them? All right. It's not like the girl walks in there. You could have taken her down and arrested her. You had about 50,000 cops behind her. All right. So why did you shoot her? All right. So this guy's name, and this guy needs to go to trial, and we need to see this guy go to jail. All right, whoever shot that girl, that's murder. All right, what's happened? That's an execution was what happened there. So, Nancy's going crazy. Nancy doesn't know what to do now because God knows what's in that laptop. All right, what were they able? The thing is, they got that laptop, but if they had enough time, there's probably other information in that office they could have taken it. Okay, you see the video? I don't know if I can play the video. Let me see if I can play the video and stop in the area where the two guys were at. I want to try. All right, just hang in there with me. All right, I'm going to try to stop where the two guys are at here. This is the people they expect, actually. Here we go.
Like a songbird. The president's going to spring that person on this. Completely changed into someone that said,
okay, here comes the two guys they expect right here. These two characters right there, the ones with the hoodies on top, and the face mask and the extreme dark glasses, these are the ones they actually expect, because these guys actually said something about somebody was yelling at them, and it's not on this video. Somebody was yelling about them that they were Antifa or something, and then they yelled back saying they said something that we're not with Antifa, we're not doing what Antifa's doing, or something like that. All right, and then they kept on trucking. All right, so these guys, these are the ones who are suspected of possibly stealing those laptops. These individuals, and you see there, they don't want to be recognized at all. All right, if these are the guys, they deserve the Congressional Medal of Honor. All right, so let me go back over here and turn that off. All right, so this is really big story. It's on YouTube and different people have them, but it's not getting traction. Of course, you know what's going on out here. All right, and it's this, like I said, they got the laptop. This lady here is probably going to have to move to Tahiti somewhere really fast. She's going to have to get out of town, especially if there's something in there they really put her away for many, many years come. All right, and I think the president needs to hold the fort, needs to address the public and tell them something big going to come down the road here, because we just cannot give our country over to the Chinese. Basically, we have a Chinese takeover with the Democratic Party. All right, is what we got here. We have a force within the United States who are attempting a takeover of the entire government, and we have the forces from the outside colluding with these forces to bring down the United States, and basically we'll lose our government. Some people are kind of vague, and they're kind of in self-denial, thinking that it's not going to happen, that we're going to go back to normal once Joe Biden and there's just going to be like a normal president. No, this is the takedown of America. This is the takedown of the United States. They already have begun to purge and remove thousands of patriots, okay? This is just the beginning. The goulashes are coming. They already got the FEMA camps. They got them all propped up and ready to go, okay? People are going to go to prison. And now I heard, one of the things I heard is they're thinking about making a law that they can pick up anybody off the street that they expect to have corona. They expect to have corona. So that doesn't mean they didn't have to even prove it. They just come into your house, oh, we think you have corona. Boom, you're gone. You're in some goulash somewhere, probably dying because some people, they may actually have corona. All right, so, and you just vanish. Look, man, the Constitution right now is being shredded. All right, and here's the thing is, Joe Biden even makes kind of a statement that he wanted to take over for the next 10 days. No way. No way, because you guys have been caught red-handed in everything. And we need to encourage Donald Trump. Look, do it, man. Do whatever it takes. We cannot allow the country to burn to the ground. You cannot allow the country to fall to these communists from within and from without. We cannot allow this. And what the general said is something that I've been saying since Corona has hit us. I've been talking about this. That the coronavirus from Wuhan, China, the Xi Jinping virus, all right, that's an attack on the United States. It's exactly what I've been saying. They used their people as a catalyst to deliver that virus to the United States, and they used the cover of the people to make it look like it was something that they accidentally released. No, they did it intentionally. And now the second wave in China is getting ready to hit the U.S. because they already have prepared the second wave that's going to hit the U.S. It's supposed to be even a more stronger, more crazier coronavirus, all right? And they're going to use it they can use it as fuel for these governors and mayors to shut down the economy even more and really destroy the economics of the United States. That's why the second wave is coming. And with Joe Biden in there, that will make it 100% possible for him to shut down the entire country completely, all the major cities, and people are going to go into complete 100% poverty. All right? Well, be screwed. And that's what these people are not planning anything good for America. They're planning the take down of the United States, bring it down, erase the slate. It's what they're planning. And then they want to rebuild from the bottom up. Their communist dystopia is what they want to build up. This is what they're planning on doing. They're basically going to build the new Soviet Union in the United States, the new North Korea, the new China is going to be built in the United States. It's what they're planning on doing. All right? And, a lot of people have gotten wise to this. I don't know how deeply involved our special forces are in this. Our special forces is not a giant branch of the military. It's just made out of different branches of the military. All right? So I don't know how deeply they can move on this, but there are generals within the Department of Defense that have betrayed this country and are betraying this country. All right? And I know special forces they're very strong patriots. They believe in this country. Many of them believe in this country, and they want to see the country moving forward. All right? And these are the kind of people that you want to be part of these operationals, but they're not the main military body. All right? All right, so we got to see how this is going to play out. Donald Trump needs to go on national emergency right now. He needs to at least knock out the propaganda, okay, by triggering off the national emergency broadcast. He will cut off the propaganda they cannot broadcast. That's what he needs to do. Hit that button, stop their propaganda for the next 10 days where they cannot advertise it. And the only information we should be receiving is from that national emergency broadcast. That's it. We should get Commander Solo. We get Commander Solo up in the air. Commander Solo is a plane that the military flies to give out information. Okay, we should get those planes, those C-130s, a lot of them are C-130s, and we should start flying around major cities, and we need to stop the propaganda, Chinese propaganda broadcasts coming out. All right, and we need to get these people up in the air and start feeding at least some of the communication and see if they can intercept the satellite feed for all these traders, for all these media, these communist media, these propaganda arms of the Democratic Party and the Chinese. We need to stop it. We're under attack. This is an attack on our country, a takeover. They planted that entire Capitol thing. They put the whole thing together. That stinking mayor, she basically didn't even put the amount of police that had to be on the ground there, and they seemed to some people in there that have instigated the entire thing was the stinking Democratic stinking party. They put the entire thing together. But the special forces ain't no fools. That's why they call them the special forces. And we have intelligence in our country that still support the president and are still patriots, and they know what's going down. We don't have, the good thing about having multiple intelligence agencies, that if we lose one or two intelligence agencies to communism or socialism, we'll still have some patriot intelligence agencies, and they have the same tools and they have the same capabilities as these other intelligence agencies, and now you see that may have played a role here. Somebody had prior intelligence that this was going to go down in the White House. That's why special forces were already in position to move into, not the White House, into the Capitol. They were in position to go and get that laptop. Somebody knew exactly where they were going and what they were getting. All right. And the whole thing came in at the perfect time because they were all they're busy was BS counting these little fellas in this whole nine thing, and this is when the whole thing hit. All right. So now that's where we find ourselves. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days with the whole thing, and if we go forward on this, and if Donald Trump actually hits that trigger button for the national security, the emergency button, the national broadcast, emergency broadcast, and he needs to hit that. He needs to hit that. And they need to stop the broadcast of all these propaganda, of all these media propaganda. They need to stop it. And he needs to address the nation. He basically just needs to tell the nation, we're under attack from within and without. It is a revolution to overthrow the government of the United States. The Democratic Party have uprised to overthrow the government of the Democratic Communist Fascist government has uprised to overthrow this government along with the media and these high-tech companies. We need the president to go on there today and go and make an emergency broadcast and keep pressing. You know how you do on a walkie-talkie or on a radio that you just hammer down the button and nobody else can get on? That's what the president has got to do in some ways with the emergency broadcast system. Trigger it and leave it on. Just leave it on and only put spokespeople on there. Put like this general to talk to people and other people and just continue to broadcast and don't allow them to get back on their satellite system or their cable systems or any system and cut off their communications. We need to take special forces and send them to Atlanta to where the CNN building is at and arrest those people. We need to take special forces and spread them throughout and start controlling these medias and shut them down. Shut their communication, shut their powers off, shut their satellites off, shut their cable systems off, and get Americans to start listening to the truth of what's going on. We are under attack. Red alert. We're under attack. All right, this is an uprising by the left to overthrow our government. This is not a joke. They have orchestrated everything they have done to now has been an orchestration from them. That laptop might be their Achilles heel that was going to kill them all, and that's why they're in such a panic to get rid of Donald Trump. All right, so this is what I got to say for today. And let's see what goes down the road here. We're going to have to monitor all this. Continue to contact the White House. Send your support for Donald Trump. Continue to wave the American flag. Let's not get down. Let's really get going because we only got probably around 11 days left to stop these a-holes, and we got to support our special forces and our military, and we need to make a move already. There should have been at least 1,000 tanks right now in Washington, D.C. protecting that, and our military, our 182nd Airborne, and several other military units should have already surrounded Washington, D.C. and hunker it down, and we should arrest the mayor, and a lot of these individuals should be arrested, and we need to inform the public this is a takeover. This is a democratic communist takeover of the United States in collusion with the Chinese and the globalists. We need to announce that to the general public, and Donald Trump, I believe he still may have access to this. I know this. Don't mess with the special forces because they will make your day big time, and they may be able to have access to all this. So anyway, this is what I got to say. Have a great one. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe, people. I need you guys to subscribe and support the show wherever you can and help out. Okay, God bless you all. We're going to keep an eye on all this. See you later. Bye-bye now.